Hey guys, this is James with Cowboy Cricket Farms here, talking a little bit quieter than normal because, so these are obviously some crickets that are becoming adults. You can hear all the chirping behind me, and we've got a few bins of them here. We're doing maintenance today. So I'm going to take you step by step through what it takes to go from a dirty or older bin to this. Nice bright sponges and tons of happy eating crickets. Here we go. So as you can see here, this is one of our type B bins. So it's just larger. Still same basic technology and setup as the type A bins that we've been talking about. So here's some clean sponges. This whole bin just got reset. So nice clean sponges, fresh food. Lots of crickets out and active. They don't like loud noises, but they're okay if you're just kind of talking quietly like this. And they also do not like sudden movements, but as long as we're just really slow and calm, then they should be just fine. So it's really pretty wild to watch them eat and drink. Food. You have to be a little bit careful about these guys. They're getting up on the ledge there, and they can crawl up the corner there a little bit and then boop, hop over the edge. Then we have free range crickets, and that's just not what we're going for here. So this is the end goal basically. Now I'll show you what it looks like when it has been a few days. So this is pretty typical of what you'll see after about 3 days. You'll see the sponges are no longer bright and yellow, they're a little bit dried out, and there's lots of frass around. And then the feed is largely gone as well. So we probably could have gone another day or so, but not too much. You also notice there's no crickets. But there must be crickets because there's frass and the feed's gone. Well, they, like I mentioned, they're really skittish, and so they hide. Oh, there's one, an adult female. So they really hide, but if you give them about 5 minutes of silence, you just kind of let them hang out here, especially if you give them fresh food and water, then they'll start coming out. You can see they're already starting to move a little bit. So now what we need to do is take out our sponge and go clean that. So I've got my frass bucket here. What I'm going to do is take out the dirty sponges, just kind of set them aside for now. Take this, collect that, and then we'll put these over here to get cleaned later. And then as far as the feed, we'll take our feed bucket here, and if there's a lot of frass on there, then we'll take care of it. But this is mostly feed, so just top off the feed here. Like I've mentioned before, it's better to go a little bit heavy on the feed, and so we should be just about good. So now I've got some sponges already prepared, nice bright yellow clean sponges. Set those in there, and then we're all set to go. Now if this was a bin that was going to be breeding, then we would also set in a breeding tray. But this one isn't ready yet, so we'll get to that in a future episode. Pretty much as simple as that as far as maintenance. So this is a really short episode today. So that's it for the day. This whole video is probably about 4 or 5 minutes long, I guess. And so, it's just kind of a real short, down and dirty. This is a really easy part to get right. It's also a really easy part to get wrong. If you do not take care of them and feed and water them, they will die. Also, if you use improper methods, certain things can be unsafe. We used to have a setup where we would clean out the frass every 3 days as well. We do not do that anymore because basically there's a risk of crickets getting hurt. It's just way too much work. It's better to just wait till the end. So at harvest time, you will see exactly how we get rid of the frass, separate the crickets, all that stuff. That's about it. So please like and subscribe. Little dingy bell thing there down below. All those good things. I actually remembered it this time. Yay! Yeah, I think that's about it. Today's kind of a warm day in Montana, 40 degrees in case you're wondering. Of course, it's at the end of the episode, so you probably aren't. Anyways, that's all I have for you. So, stay chirpy, my friends.